You think discipline is boring, rigid, robotic, unnecessary unless you're in the military. But Marcus Aurelius, he saw it differently. To him, discipline wasn't just a habit. It was the highest form of freedom, a sacred shield between chaos and the self. This is the man who ruled the most powerful empire in the world, while facing betrayal, war, plague, and grief. And he still woke up every day and wrote to himself, "Get up. You weren't born for comfort." This is Deionos, where timeless philosophy becomes a weapon in modern war. Before we start, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video to support the continuation of my work and your self-mastery. Now, let's begin. This is the truth modern men run from, the reason most of them are lost. Discipline is power, and the man who masters it becomes unshakable. The modern world tells you that freedom is doing whatever you want, waking up late, skipping hard things, listening to your feelings above all else. And where has that gotten us? Men addicted to comfort, drowning in distraction, resenting their own weakness. Marcus would have laughed at this, then gone straight to work. He wrote, "You don't love yourself. If you did, you'd love your time and you wouldn't waste it." That's what makes Marcus timeless. He didn't preach from a throne. He wrote from a battlefield. He was busy defending Rome and burying his children. Yet he still found time to demand more of himself. Discipline isn't punishment. It's remembrance. It's the act of honoring your higher self. Marcus wrote, "Just that you do the right thing. The rest doesn't matter." Discipline is the quiet rebellion against everything that wants to own you. Lust, laziness, emotion, noise, fear. It's not glamorous. It's not loud. It's daily. It's choosing what you need over what you want 1,000 times a day. Most men don't lack motivation. They lack ritual. They lack self-respect. They let moods dictate their action. They think, "I don't feel like it," is a valid reason. But Marcus wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I have to go to work.'" As a human being, he saw weakness coming and met it with philosophy. Most men meet it with rationalization, and over time, the voice in your head that says, "Skip today," becomes the same voice that says, "You're not worth it." You think freedom is money, but what's the point of wealth if you can't control your appetite? You think success is followers, but what does it matter if you can't control your attention? You think power is position, but what is power if your emotions run your day? Marcus Aurelius had all of it, and still said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." That's discipline, seeing friction and walking into it. He didn't post quotes. He didn't lecture others. He wrote to himself, privately, every single day. He used his journal as a weapon, a mirror, a battlefield, a place to correct his own mind before the world tried to. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." He didn't chase inspiration. He trained his will like a soldier, and it's why his words have lasted 2,000 years. Because men today are still losing battles Marcus prepared us for. I will share 5 real-world applications with you, so you can start cultivating discipline today. 1. Wake up with intention. Don't check your phone. Check your mind. Write, stretch, breathe, journal. Don't serve chaos first. 2. Give yourself a rule you can't break. 1 non-negotiable, daily, no matter what. Cold shower, 20 push-ups, 1 page of reading. Doesn't matter. What matters is you become a man who follows through. 3. Practice voluntary discomfort. Fast once a week. Do something difficult for no reason. Train when you're tired. Comfort shrinks you. Discomfort sharpens you. 4. Guard your input. What you consume becomes what you obey. Protect your attention like it's your soul. because it is. 5. End your day with truth. Ask, did I do what mattered? Where did I lie to myself? What would Marcus write to himself if he were me? Here's the irony no one tells you. Discipline isn't the enemy of peace. It's the gateway to it. When you live without discipline, you live in reaction. And reaction is chaos. When you live with discipline, you live with alignment. And alignment is peace. Marcus wrote, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this, you have the power to revoke at any moment. Discipline isn't about restriction. It's about reclaiming your throne over your mind, your body, your destiny. Discipline is not gendered, but for men, it's foundational. It is the root of masculinity, the ability to hold the line, to delay gratification, to become dangerous and direct that energy with wisdom. Marcus didn't cry for motivation. He bled for mastery. And men today, they drown in dopamine and wonder why they feel empty. The disciplined man leaves something behind. Not just money, not just posts, but structure, standards, legacy. Marcus wrote to himself and unknowingly wrote to us. What are you doing today that your future self will thank you for? What are you doing that your son, your tribe, your inner warrior would nod at silently? Discipline isn't about punishment. It's about becoming who you were meant to be, without compromise. It's about writing your code, and then living it until your last breath. Marcus wrote, stop hoping for the future. You're wasting what's left of it. So stop waiting to feel ready. Stop outsourcing your will. Stop making discipline optional. Choose it now. Choose it when you're tired. Choose it when no one's watching. Because a disciplined man doesn't need applause. His life is the proof. This is Deionos, where timeless philosophy becomes a weapon in modern war. Subscribe, watch, awaken, and remember, discipline is destiny.